Welcome back to the making of the Global Heart Championship title belt. In part 1, I crafted the heart-shaped centerpieces. Now it's time for part 2, get my belt! In keeping with my artistic philosophy of repurposing materials, I sourced the faux leather for the belt from a discarded chair.
Isn't that exciting?
The material was carefully removed from the chair frame, its layers separated, and any excess trimmed away, revealing the usable portion. The adhesive holding the faux leather together was quite sticky. Isopropyl alcohol was needed to clean it, and my hands. My art is more about creativity than precision, but I do my best to square off the source material so I can see things straight. I measured, traced, and cut out 3 distinct sections for the belt. The centerpiece would feature a heart-shaped cutout, designed to perfectly cradle the epoxy heart. A stencil was then created, tracing the heart shapes to precisely align the holes for the threaded inserts in the epoxy pieces. This ensured a seamless connection between the epoxy hearts and the belt. With the markings in place, holes were punched, followed by the installation of eyelets to reinforce the connection points. The epoxy pieces were then securely bolted to the belt using the threaded inserts and eyelets. Flex glue was applied to bind the belt sections, front, back, and the 2 end pieces to the central section. This method concealed the hardware, creating a clean, professional finish. A drill was employed to create precise holes for stitching. A hand-stitched seam was then meticulously crafted around the central section, adding a touch of hand-crafted detail. The stitching would help to hold the belt together, holding the front and back together, as well as making a strong connection to the end pieces and the central piece. Snap buttons were attached to the 2 end portions of the belt. I meticulously measured to align the 2 ends of the snaps. Then I proceeded to put the first 2 snaps in backwards. Removing the incorrectly installed snaps, I reinstalled them correctly. After installing all the snaps, the alignment wasn't perfect. A reminder that precision is something that I can work on. Finally, to further accentuate the heart shapes, small shimmering crystal hearts were carefully placed around the epoxy pieces. A short ceremony followed, a blessing of love, compassion, and healing bestowed upon the finished piece. The Global Heart Championship title belt was complete and ready to be shipped to Joy Harris, the new Global Heart Champion. Let's find out what Joy thinks of the belt.
Earlier today, in this beautiful box right here, I received this package, and in it was this beautiful, beautiful championship Global Heart belt. And it says, Joyful Energy Global Heart Championship, with our beautiful logo, which is all about spreading global heart healing from morning till night. And then it says Joy Harris, and this was presented to me by the FWP champion himself, Trevor Hodgson. And I really wanted to take a minute to show you guys the beauty of this belt. There's so much magic all over my place, you guys. I just really wanted to take a moment and give you guys a chance to see how thick this is. And see these beautiful hearts all around the edge. Everyone painstakingly put in this beautiful heart. They're fully 3/4 of an inch or an inch tall. Every one of them, all 3 of them. And I just think it's magnificent. I am honored. I'm thrilled. I have my candle going. You see my magnets, and I wanted to end with this because I feel like this is exactly what this is that we are doing, and that Trevor did with giving me this. Encourage one another, and let us consider how we may spur one another toward love and good deeds. Let us not give up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but let us encourage one another. So, and I think you can see the picture with the hands and the Bible, and I just there's my magnets. This is my desk. This is where I work, and I am so delighted to have this beautiful honor from Trevor and all of Global Heart Healing. Thank you all.